Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Welcome back to Gospel News, where they give you now bunge information on as it take the go. In case you have not followed us, very quickly do that. Don't forget to share this video, give it a thumbs up, and also drop your comments. That will be your views, and we'll be looking at it later on. Please, let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. I want to welcome you back to our channel where we give you now up-to-date information back to back. Let's go straight without wasting time. They say that Wahala has busted out in Imo State, where Hope Uzodinma, the Supreme Court governor, has been in charge for long. As I speak to you now, they say that the number of people who don't move through away from Imo State, I think it is uncountable under the administration of Hope Uzodinma. This is unfair to the people whom you claim to be governing. Look at it here. Residents flee as gunmen in military uniform invade Imo State villages. And they say don't read. Be that to gunmen in military uniform invade Imo State villages. What are they looking for? Who are they and what is their mission there? That is a story for another day. Wahala is too much. Look at it here. More than 120 Nigerians killed since President Tinubu's May 29th inauguration. Amnesty International is telling us 120 is an understatement. I don't know the people giving them these numbers. We've been hearing 15, 30, 45 since the inauguration of Tinubu. The thing is way too much. So 120 is an undercount. You people should be updated, please. Amnesty, you guys know nothing. Now, former President Jonathan meets Tinubu behind closed doors in Aso Rock, despite the removal of Igbo people from the government of President Tinubu. This Goodluck Jonathan is still running up and down behind closed doors with this government of intimidation and bias appointment. You remember that yesterday the Senate president was appointed, which is Goswill Akpabio of Akwa Ibom State, leaving behind Hojos Okalo, Dave Omahe, and all the rest of the people from the southeastern region of the country. This country cannot stand because it is working against the Igbo people. But when we tell our people that this country is not for you, they say, for where will you keep quiet? You don't know nothing. They are going to tell us something. Today, they are telling us something when Tinubu have told them something. But we'll go straight into details very quickly, no time. Some gunmen in military uniform have invaded some villages in Adakam community in Ezinihite Mbaisen local government area of Imo State. They say now here, now in this one, now they happen, now they bust out. This was confirmed to Sahara reporters by sources from the community who claimed that the invasion was instigated by the traditional ruler Ezinwokocha. Recall that Sahara reporters reported last December that people of the community staged a protest against their traditional ruler Eze Obi-Nwokocha over his alleged high-handedness in the community. All these chiefs and kings, when Hope Uzodinma they appoint, why won't they be misbehaving? Because all I've known is that all these kings are chosen by the community people, by the locals. But since I don't know how long now, the governors have been the one appointing whoever they wish that will be loyal in doing their biddings, appointing them as their kings, appointing them to villages, and they will serve the interest of the state governor. They said the aggrieved members of the villages that make up the community had warned Ezinwokocha to change his style of leadership in the community regarding security, protection of village roads and infrastructure, management of community resources, and respect for the rule of law, amongst others. They had threatened that if things did not change, the residents of the village would have no other option but to initiate certain measures that will lead to his removal as their traditional ruler or break away from the Adakam autonomous community. But in a statement made available to Sahara reporters by a civic group, the Rule of Law and Accountability Advocacy Center, RULAC, on Monday night, they said that a resident of the community said now, while investigation is ongoing at the CID, Owerri, Imo State Command, following the petition against him for instigating the invasion of Opanku village and abduction of some village members. Information this evening from a man who called is that the traditional ruler has once again today instigated another invasion of Opanku village with armed men. According to him, in military uniform, the operation is still ongoing. So what am I trying to say here is that some of these appointed traditional rulers are the ones causing mayhem. They are the ones sponsoring these unknown government, using them against their opponent, using them against somebody who is speaking out against their evil deeds, telling them that what you are doing is evil. Rather, they will go and form gangs and be using them to terrorize their own people. At the end, they will now come out and say, oh, it is a ESNO, it is IPOBU, it is a, what do they call them? It is a Mazen Namde Kano's voice. So this is where we are having problems. These people are so desperate for power. That is why you see them doing what they are doing in different places of Biafra land. And this thing will not end well. It will not end well because those people they are chasing about today might also regroup and go for a reprisal, and it will become a very serious clash. According to the information we have at hand here, they say that they cannot independently verify if the alleged invaders are actually military men, because people are taking refuge in the bush and unable to speak coherently. But he said that the villagers have all run into the bush for safety because of one particular king. All the villagers have fled their homes. And Oga, you as a king, you claiming to be king, you are now happy that your villagers have fled and you are the only one in that place now. So you control everything. No, carry the whole village for your head or put it in your pocket. And Mary, una one power. Small power where they give you as a village head. See what you don't take and they do people for that place. You hear the smell. Former President Jonathan meets Tinubu behind closed doors in Aso Rock. They say Nigerian President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday met with the former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan at Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, the country's capital. This was disclosed by a chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Mr. Jacob Ogunseye, via his Twitter page. The former president later revealed that the reason for the meeting was to inform President Tinubu about the outcomes of discussions with other members of the West African Elders Forum, which he chaired. Speaking with newsmen, Jonathan said, I came to brief the president on the activities of some continental and subcontinental bodies. You know, I am ECOWAS mediator for Mali and the chairman of the West African Elders Forum. Now, waiting good luck, Jonathan. Go there, go tell them. Tell them what did they call them? The bias appointment when Tinubu take the rule the country. That is why we are having problems, because nobody will come out and talk. Nobody will come out and say, oh, Tinubu, you did not do well. You rigged the election. For that, you are going to be isolated. You need to stop what you are doing and do things right. Now, this leg, now I want to take review more here. So there are certain issues bordering on the continent and the sub-region that I discussed with various presidents. Members of Mali Security Forces on Sunday, June 11, cast their ballot ahead of the new constitution referendum slated for June 18. These ones are even making changes in Mali. But you don't ever hear this referendum. You don't ever hear them say, Goodluck Jonathan went to meet Tinubu to discuss how Nigeria can conduct a referendum for a stronger unity. These are the kinds of things that we're supposed to be hearing. But is it obtainable in Nigeria? The answer is no. They will go there and laugh like people that is shares. The referendum is considered to be a major milestone in the lineup to elections planned for February 2024. So Goodluck Jonathan also go and tell Tinubu that Nigerians are seeking for referendum. Not just this Mali and the elections and all those ones. Una go dey do maramara niru gwompete n'azụ ndị ochama. When you people get to all those other countries, you do as if, oh, everything is all right at home, while you have not conducted your own referendum at home. So it must be done before this country can balance. I don't know which one they go meet and Fasorok there. Now don't start again. They don't kill many people now. You know, they even touch on. Make I play on the video Mona see and when he enter Asorok. Watch.
It's the first time President Bola Tinubu and one of his predecessors in office will be having such interaction since he took over. Former President Goodluck Jonathan is the ECOWAS Special Envoy for Mali.
Yeah, I came to brief the president about some continental and subcontinental bodies. No, I'm the ECOWAS mediator for Mali, and I'm the chair of the West African Elders Forum. So there are certain issues bordering on the continent and the sub-region that I discuss with various presidents.
Also on Tuesday, the newly elected president of the Senate, Goodluck, was also at the seat of power to confer with the president. Akpabio came to the villa soon after he was elected. With him were the Imo State Governor and Chairman of the Presidential Technical Committee of the election of the Senate President, Uzodinma, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun.
It's for inclusiveness, it's for balancing. And so I think the hand of God are there.
The overwhelming majority voted to ensure that every part of the country has a sense of belonging. And all sentiments are well now reflected. I think that statement was boldly made by senators.
All right, guys, when I don't hear the matter, and so they take the lie, we say that Akpabio was elected, you know, to represent the country. How market today? So no position is good for the southeastern part of the country. My goodness, not be juju be that, or they hear matter so. And Adams Oshomole is there telling you that, oh, what happened is for inclusiveness. So where is the justice? Where is Joseph Carlo today? I know, of course, he's not gonna like this news. He's not going to hear this news that, oh, it's for inclusiveness. That's why they elected Akpabio. How? That's the question that we are asking. Who posed at them, Dave, all of you are there, laughing like Ishias. Una no go speak up against the Mebu and the Mebuno. Of course, we are in APC. We are playing politics of the center. At the end of the day, you people will become Nde, it's alright. Una Lana, it's alright. They say this one when Tinubu enter, or say never even enter. Say the number of people we don't move now, it don't even increase, no be small one. More than 120 Nigerians has ever been sent to judgment since the inauguration of Tinubu. If this killing has started in this manner, are you sure Tinubu can contain the security situation of this country? That's the question for another day. There's a global human rights body, the Amnesty International, has said that more than 120 people have been killed across the state in several incidents since President Bola Tinubu's May 29th inauguration. Amnesty International stated this while responding to the gun violence that has resulted in at least 125 deaths across Nigeria since Tinubu's inauguration on May. Issa Sanusi, Amnesty International's acting director, said it is horrific that attacks by gunmen have claimed at least 123 lives mere weeks after Bola Tinubu's assumed office on May 29th. Rural communities always bracing themselves for the next bout of violence, and they are facing deadly attacks by rampaging Fulani criminal terrorist killers. Protecting lives should be the utmost priority of the new government. The Nigerian authorities must urgently take steps to stop the bloodletting. This is what Amnesty International is writing to Tinubu, because the number of people dying every day in Nigeria. We are not talking about sicknesses, hunger, starvation, lack of fuel scarcity, no roads, hospitals. No, we are not counting that. We are just talking about the people whom Fulani terrorists have sent to judgment so far in Nigeria. Now, the brazen failure of the authorities to protect the people of Nigeria is gradually becoming the norm in the country. The government said it will enact security measures in response to these attacks. But those promises have not translated into meaningful action that protect the lives of vulnerable communities. The Nigerian authorities have also consistently failed to carry out independent, effective, impartial, thorough investigations into these killings, and this is fueling impunity. Tinubu, you never even enter. They don't pile up for you. You know, go do all these Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen where they kill up and down, and I don't want to tackle them. Okay, what do you go? Now, the Nigerian authorities are obliged under international human rights laws, regional human rights treaties, and Nigeria's own constitution to protect the human rights of all people without discrimination. Of course, they are discriminating. Over Christian people, no. You see that 99.9% of the people who are killed by these gunmen in Nigeria are, what will I call it? Now, according to the information we still have here, okay, they said the Nigerian authorities have consistently failed to carry out independent, effective. But if it were to be in Biafra land now, you will see the Nigerian soldiers in quantity and going to places to wreak havoc and, kill people, burn down villages in the name of fighting IPOB and ESN. Whether the person belongs to ESN, whether the person knows about ESN, you see our security forces showing their powers on innocent people, flexing muscle in our communities. On June 11 in Plateau State, a gunman shot dead at least 21 people. On June 9, gunmen killed 25 people in Katako village before killing another 13 individuals in Kushaki town on 10th June. Throughout May 2023, at least 100 people were killed in various communities of Benue State. Between 15th to 17th May, over 100 people were killed in Mangu region of Plateau State. Then in southern Kaduna, they say over 100 people were killed by gunmen between December 2022 and April 2023. These attacks are being carried out by Fulani criminal terrorists across this country. So nobody is safe in this country anymore. So Tinubu, this should be your priority, to tackle the insecurity in this country, including in Yoruba land. No be say, oh, not only for naught it happen. No, these people have taken over the forests. If not the presence of ESN in Biafra land, I wonder how far today many of our people would have been in IDP camps. So every time now they say, kudos to the Eastern Security Network, who are doing a very wonderful job with the little resources that are available at their disposal, making sure that Fulani terrorist does not have a foothold in Biafra territory. I'll see you guys on the next update. Remain blessed and God bless you. Bless ESN. Bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And then we also wish him quick release from that place where they carry and go hide. He say